have arrested the founder and general overseer of the Turn of Mercy Church, Prophet Adefolusho Anu Olashele, also known as Abbas Ajakai, over alleged cross-border drug trafficking, tells us that we may have an emergency on our hands regarding the menace. According to the NDLEA spokesperson, Femi Babafemi, the prophet was arrested at his church in Okwaja area of Lekki, Lagos. The NDLEA stated that the arrest followed the seizure of 2 consignments of cannabis known as Ghana Loud linked to the suspect. The first, weighing 200 kilograms, was intercepted at Okwaja Beach on the 4th of June, while the second shipment of 700 kilograms was recovered from a delivery van on the 6th of July. Babafemi said Olashele admitted to transporting the drugs through waterways from Ghana to Nigeria and confirmed that he had fled to Ghana after evading arrest twice. I mean, this arrest must be a result of a long-term investigation by the NDLEA, isn't it?
Well, they have been on the pastors, rather the so-called pastor, because this kind of pastor, I won't say this one is a pastor, he's a criminal, so to say, because he has made a confessional statement where he confessed and confirmed that yes, normally if ferries this it's actually Canada Loud, not Ghana Loud, but it brings it from Ghana across the sea into Lagos. 900 kilograms of cannabis. You know what 900 kilograms, what it can do to our system? In two consignments. One 200 200 kilograms, the other 700 kilograms. Now, 4 bags of cement, the weight of 4 bags of cement, and the other one 700 kg. That's the weight of 14 bags of cement. I'm putting it in a perception. Imagine what that will do in our system to the youth. You know, the way some youth are behaving these days, you know. So, kudos to the NDLEA, and not just that alone, the manner in which they attempted to arrest him in June, he fled. They got an intel. So now, would you tell me that the NDLEA needed a warrant to pick this kind of a criminal up? They waited for him on Sunday, August 3rd, after finished, they were washing him in church, but he sneaks into Ogombo, where he claimed to have his parish, and he went there to conduct a service that they were waiting for him. When he finished, they grabbed him. So, kudos to the NDLEA, and they also made some other seizures and other arrests in Kano, Gombe, of so many other dangerous and drugs that gets its way into the system. So we need more of this, especially those who hide behind the veils and saying they are men of God. Men of God. They are actually men of the devil, pretending to the men of God.
I mean, your thoughts on this, Martin?
Well, kudos to the NDLEA. They've been doing a human's job in the last few years, and they don't get enough credits for what they do. Because I know, and that's why I'm very glad that they announced the man's name and where he came from. A lot of things are brought into our country that are extremely dangerous for our youth. You understand that there are a lot of containers that were brought in, they will not tell us the name of the importer, they will not tell us the name of the agents. If they are doing this, I commend them. Because unless you shame the devil will always pretend to be an angel.
Absolutely.
So we have to commend them. But in this case, like Majid said, the reality is that we have an epidemic on our hands. And it's not peculiar to Lagos or to Kano. It's a general thing for those under 30. There was a day at Agege, I saw about 3 people, young men. They were standing still, and they were bent like this. And I was shocked. As I was going on, the people now told me that after they've sniffed something, that's how they did that. They will be standing like that for at least 30, 40 minutes before they can come back to their senses. And that's why I wonder, these are children of people.
And you will see people slapping them, say, wake up. They serious slaps. And I mean, they won't check.
No,
they'll just stand there and you think they are not like an effigy or like this my mannequin that they used to display. They'll just be standing there.
And they are lost.
They are gone.
They are gone.
They are not here. They'll come back after probably about 1 hour or 2 hours.
But the point is, how did this drug cross Nigerian borders? Is it through the water? Is it airports?
Everywhere.
We have compromised custom officials now, at the borders.
No, nowadays, we have very porous borders and unmanned borders. I mean, our borders is
1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, like look at what this guy did. You take them to Ghana, and now use the waterways to ferry them to Lagos. I suspect that he must be taking them in small boats or canoes.
Okay.
Yeah, to bring them.
But to bring in 700, that was
700 kg.
That was brazen.
Yeah, that's like
he was sure that nothing will happen because when he brought in 200, you will say, okay, it's understandable. Can go with maybe 1-2 people. Yeah. You're talking about 700. That's a whole consignment.
Yeah.
Of
imagine 700 kg is like that's like 6 bags. 6 bags short of cement. No, 6 bags short of 1 ton of cement. That's 14 bags. The 700 kg, 14 bags of cement. Imagine 14 bags of cement, and in a consignment, in a bus. So. That's how confident he was. Yeah, that was above the law. Of course, because he did the first one, the 200. It was successful, so it was.
Now decided to go the whole lot. Yeah.
Maybe if he was not caught, the next consignment would be like maybe like 1,000 kg.
Okay, we have a caller right now. Kennedy calling in from Jalingo. Kennedy, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Kennedy, good evening.
Okay, your topic today is very interesting. Especially, I would like to comment on the Obasanjo's library raid.
Okay.
Let's be realistic about things. You know, the way things are going on in this country, we just need to adjust ourselves. And I totally disagree with the views of Daniel. I totally disagree with views because a suspect is not yet a suspect until it's confirmed by the law. And the raid that was done at the premises of the former president was totally uncalled for, and we should learn to respect the rule of law. It's as simple as that. Well done, and God bless you.
All right, then. Thank you very much. Yeah, he said he disagrees.
I said allegedly. So when you use allegedly, it means you are giving that person the benefit of the doubt. So I didn't say they are criminals. I said allegedly are boys. So I think we need to clarify.
That's why I think that the OPS should go to court.
Yeah. Oh, okay, just to see what the law exactly. But still talking about this, the NDLEA matter, we need to now look out for how to identify the accomplices of this person, this so-called pastor, within Nigeria and outside Nigeria, and arrests should be made. Don't you agree? Arrests are being made every day. But like I said, one of the reasons why I'm very happy that the man's name was mentioned was that we've created a pattern. Usually when they bring in things like codeine and cough syrup, they'll just tell us they got the consignments. They will not tell us the importer. They will not tell us the agents. And so people don't get shamed for doing this. Man now, his children, his family, his church members are now aware that he's a bona fide drug dealer. This will be a lesson to some others who are also trying to follow the same path. Because I remember there was a time when we had problems of leakage at Abulegba for this pipeline. Okay, pipeline. Okay. And then one day we realized the fact that the pipeline was passing through a church. That means when they were doing service, they were also servicing the pipeline. Oh, okay. So it's not really peculiar. So, but once that was exposed, other churches around that area now make sure that their churches are behind the pipeline, not in front of it. Oh, okay. Because if they had not done that, by now you think that it's the Holy Spirit that were bringing blessings. No, they're also helping themselves to part of our commonwealth. So NDLEA should do more. When you catch these people, don't just tell us what they brought in.
Let us know the importer.
But you said they should do more, despite efforts by the NDLEA to clean up.
I want names. Because the problem.
How do we change the narrative?
That's
where should the change start from?
Yeah, that's what I said. If they are from the ports, mention names, mention the agents, mention whoever clears the consignments. If it's from the airports, do the same thing. So
okay, we have another caller calling in right now. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
All right, good evening, sir. How are you?
Good evening to you.
Oga Jamiu and Oga GKB, how are you, sir?
Good evening.
I want to salute NDLEA for this. Why? Because being a pastor, you are supposed to be a role model for the society. It is one of the critical positions that will occupy in our society that bring sanity to the land. So if he himself is being caught in situations like this, for me, I would have appreciated if the NDLEA will capture him very well, deal with him very well, don't allow him to be given bail, and he should serve the punishment so that his followers, who are his congregation, because I want to believe that he might have indoctrinated some of them into the system. So his followers, who are his congregation, will be able to see the punishment that will be meted on their organ, and those ones that are still involved in activities like this will either leave or they themselves will be caught in the web and they'll be dealt with.
All right, then. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. He talked about punishment, tougher punishments. Yeah. Do you think it's enough to reduce?
Yes, for Pastor Adefolusho Anu Olashele. Yes, I think he should have his day in court, and want to see this is a case we would love to
see the conclusion.
To see the conclusion and follow, because like Mr. Olushola from Oyo State said, I mean, a pastor, a clergy, an imam, and a cleric in a society, they are seen as role models,
opinion leaders.
People go there on Sundays. I imagine how he faces the congregation, what he tells the congregation. He said, don't smoke, don't drink, don't womanize.
Live a holy life.
Live a holy life. And he is the one, is the leader.
Is the supplier.
Is the supplier.
Of those voices.
So, I mean, you see, and it's like an irony. So that's why people like this should be brought to book, and it's somebody that the case should be well publicized so that it will serve as a deterrent to others. And TVC, I think we should also follow up to ensure that whenever he's taken to court, on each court session, so that his face can be shown, his congregation can know, because people like this, you see that they have, most of these churches and the mosques now, they have followers all over the world. They do online service where, I mean, I presume you will have a very beautiful shot from the proceeds of so they will think it is the anointing that is bringing all the
blessings.
It is the proceeds of loud and the cannabis that it brings in from Ghana. So somebody like that, if found guilty, should be made to serve his time.
All right, in rounding up this conversation, do you think whistleblowing, will aid the fight against drug trafficking in Nigeria?
I'm sure even this one will be a product of intelligence gathering. Because one thing I commend NDLEA for in this case is that they were very patient. This is an investigation over a period of 3 months. Yeah. They know exactly what they want. They know they are not playing around. Exactly. They are not playing to the gallery.
And he has escaped twice.
Yeah, and so they know the person they are looking for, and they know where they are going to get it. That to me is key. It's one thing to play to the gallery and get a temporary applause. Okay. Than to do a good job that you can go to court and get a conviction. That to me is fundamental. Because a lot of these people have very powerful backers.
Yeah.
So don't think that the man works alone or that he's the head of the chain. He's probably just a ferryman within a very low grade, in a bigger chain all over the country. So to me, the key here is to make sure that the man gets his just deserts.
I think I want to use this opportunity to commend the efforts of General Buba Marwa, retired. The way he blew the lead on the officer Abba Kyari.
Yes.
I mean, it still rings in my memory. And with this pastor too now, I mean, one would have expected, I mean, nobody would expect that a man of God, so-called man of God, would be involved in this kind of thing, but then they were able to. I mean, he resisted arrest twice, but they were able to pin him down, and they made him, I mean, they got the stuffs that they found on him, and made sure that he wrote a statement.
Exactly.
But you should follow up with a court process.
All right.